It's a request to all the viewers to recite Durood Pak with me upon our last holy prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammad kama sallaita ala Ibrahima wa ala ali Ibrahima innaka Hamidum Majid. Allahumma barik ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammad kama barakta ala Ibrahima wa ala ali Ibrahima innaka Hamidum Majid. Surah Yusuf. So Hazrat Yusuf was aware that all doors were closed. Still, he ran away towards closed doors due to his belief on God that He will open and all doors open by His confirmed faith. In your life, if you find all doors closed, then just remember your and Hazrat Yusuf al-Islam, God is the same. In Surah Yusuf, ayat number 3, Allah addressed to the last holy prophet Muhammad and said, "We relate to you, O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the best of stories in what we have revealed to you of the Quran, although you were before it among the unaware." Hazrat Ibrahim had two sons, Ismail and Hazrat Ishaq. Afterwards, Hazrat Ishaq had two sons. One name is Hazrat Yaqub. Hazrat Yusuf was the son of Hazrat Yaqub. Hazrat Yusuf had many step-brothers. Prophet Yaqub had great love for Hazrat Yusuf, and other brothers were jealous of them. Hazrat Yusuf narrated a dream to his father that I have seen in my dreams as stars, sun and sky were saying salam to me. Hazrat Yaqub advised him not to tell his dream to his brothers, so may they can be jealous. The stepbrothers planned to kill Hazrat Yusuf. They requested father to send Hazrat Yusuf with them. Father refused to do so, as he was having fear might wolf can eat him. Brothers with their oily tongue tried their best to take father in confidence. Then taken Hazrat Yusuf with them and fell him in the dark well, and also fell him in the dark well also separated his shirt before falling. They spread some blood on Hazrat Yusuf's shirt and after returned home asked father that might wolf eaten Hazrat Yusuf. Also they acted as weeping. Hazrat Yaqub was wise person. He came to know that step-brothers were telling a lie, but he had no proof to say anything against them. So he decided to do patience. When Hazrat Yusuf fell into the dark well, after some time a group of people reached there. They were searching of water, so they dropped a big pitcher in the well. Hazrat Yusuf held it and came out from well safely. Associated to his sea, the group is astonished to see him. Such big incident and beautiful boy, they sell him in the market. It's said by Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, that I have seen Hazrat Yusuf on the event of Miraj. He was as beautiful as half of the beauty of universe given to him only. Hazrat Yusuf lived as a slave in king's palace. The king's name was Aziz. King's wife fell in love with Hazrat Yusuf as he grown up and she started flirting with Hazrat Yusuf. She offered him to do physical relationship with her. Hazrat Yusuf was a pious man. He strongly rejects the offer. Then the wife locked the door to keep him in arms. Hazrat Yusuf tried to run from there, his shirt torn by king's wife there. His shirt torn by king's wife from the back. The settle of dispute on wise person suggested that if shirt torn from front side, then Hazrat Yusuf is responsible, if not, the wife is responsible. The king came at the very spot and the king's wife just blamed Hazrat Yusuf for this act. In ayah number 26, Yusuf said in his defense, Joseph said, "It was she who sought to seduce me, and a witness from her family testified, if his shirt is torn from the front, then she has told the truth, and he is of the liars." In ayah number 27, but if his shirt is torn from the back, then she has lied, and if he is of the truthful. So the king do not came to realize the fact and give Hazrat Yusuf in the prison. In the prison, Hazrat Yusuf gained a gift by God, that he was a true interpreter of the dreams. So in ayah number 36, and then entered the prison with him two young men. One of them said, "Indeed, I have seen myself in a dream pressing wine." The other said, "Indeed, I have seen myself carrying upon my head some bread, from which the birds were eating in front us of its interpretation. Indeed, we see you to be one of those who do good." Replying to the interpretation of the prisoner's dreams, Hazrat Yusuf said in ayah number 37, he said, "You will not receive food that is provided to you, except that I will inform you of its interpretation, because before it comes to you, that is from what my Lord has taught me. Indeed, I have left the religion of a people who do not believe in Allah, and they in the hereafter are disbelievers." So he was gifted by God that he was a true interpreter of dreams of some ones. The king Aziz also seen some dreams, and he came to know that Hazrat Yusuf is the person who interprets the dreams. So in ayah number 46, he said, "Joseph, O man of truth, explain to us about 7 fat cows eaten by 7 that were lean, and 7 green spikes of grain, and others that were dry, that I may return to the people. Perhaps they will know about you." So replying this, in ayah number 47, Joseph said, "You will plant for 7 years consecutively, and what you harvest leave in its spikes, except a little from which you will eat." In ayah number 48, then will came after that 7 different years, which will consume what you saved for them, except a little from which you will store. So afterwards, Hazrat Yusuf also awarded kingship, and he became king. And the king of the period of the time was also happy by the performance of Hazrat Yusuf. Then there are starvation period. Hazrat Yusuf also met with his stepbrothers. The stepbrothers were not aware that Yusuf is the person who was just fell them by in the dark well many years ago, but they were just considering that Hazrat Yusuf is the king. Hazrat Yusuf just said that, where is my real brother Benjamin, and where is my father Hazrat Yaqub? Hazrat Yaqub, by weeping, was blind. Then Hazrat Yusuf said, please just put my shirt on my father's eyes and the eyesight will come back. So it was suddenly happened after that. And Hazrat Yusuf helped his step brothers and do not take revenge. He was of the viewpoint that I am the one of the persons who is always thankful to God. So at the end of Surah in ayah number 111, Allah said, there was certainly in their stories a lesson for those of understanding. Never was the Quran a narration invented, but a confirmation of what was before it, and a detailed explanation of all things, and guidance and mercy for a people who believes. So this is all about Surah Yusuf.